Gary, a 2-1 win here at Barnsley tonight. Your thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, really good for lots of different reasons. I think we had to show all aspects of our game tonight. I thought we started the game incredibly well. Would have liked to have been kind of more in front at half time. I thought in that first 20-minute period we were really dominant and didn't really kind of press that home with goals. We were only 1-0 up and we allowed Barnsley back in the game later in the first half. Second half we knew they would change. They've been quite flexible under the new manager. They've changed different formations and how they build and stuff, so we had to adapt our formation out of possession a couple of times, and I thought the players took that information brilliantly, defended the box brilliantly, corners, long throws, so we had to show that character and that defensive part of our game. And then as the game wore on, I thought we looked a real threat when we got the ball forward, and Josh comes up with a huge goal for us, and it's a massive 3 points.
Brian Trevitt gets the goal. His performances since he rejoined us have deserved as well, and he did what he did that last time he was with us and was in the right place at the right time to score.
Yeah, I think he's an outstanding footballer. We were so happy to get him again in January, and he was coming off the back of an injury. It took him a couple of games to get up to speed with his match fitness, but since then I think he's been outstanding. He can play all aspects in midfield. He can build in a six, he can attack the box, he can score goals, and he's been a brilliant player for us on 2 occasions, and great for him to get a goal tonight.
Could have been 2 at half time. Goal ruled out on the stroke of half time. What were your thoughts on that?
No comment.
It's probably best, isn't it?
Yes,
probably best too.
I think it might be best.
Yeah. You made a change at half time. Pat Jones being replaced by Tony. Was that tactical or injury or?
Yeah, it was something we had not 100% committed to, but we said to Pat, to T, they both started the game on Saturday and put a lot into the game, and we felt like they would almost be one player tonight, and they could both give us a threat with speed, with our physicality, their 1v1 play, and Pat produced fantastic numbers the first half. He looked a threat down that side, and we felt like bringing Tony on to give us an extra bit of energy was needed, and he done the same in the second half.
Football can be a funny game, a couple of chances, a couple of rebounds from a corner, and then the ball's down the other end and in the back of the net for an equaliser.
Yeah, I thought that at the start of that first half we didn't have the control we would like, and they had other moments, so I can't say it was kind of against the run of play, but yeah, it was a bit of a freak goal where we have 2 chances that ricochet perfectly into their path, and then we get done on the counter. In fairness, what I liked was the team were sprinting, every single player was trying to recover, but they had the overload from the edge of the box, and they get the goal, but we didn't crumble away from home. When that happens, the momentum can swing in the game, and we stood up to that test at that moment, and like I said, grew back into the game and created chances, and thankfully got that goal to win it.
And playing up front as a striker can be quite a thankless task at times and quite a difficult challenge, but Josh just never stops running, and he created his own opportunity and he took it.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. He's led the line so well. We brought Sonny on early to give him some help in that regard, playing slightly off him as a 10, and they had one moment I think where Josh nearly got it and Sonny nearly got in the kind of rebound, and then his goal, Sonny's attacking the box, Josh is coming in, and thankfully made the right decision. If he hadn't scored, I felt there was a cut back on, so he might have been in trouble if he hadn't scored, but he assures me that he had to shoot, and brilliant finish, and great for him to get another goal.
Yeah, you might not have seen it the same way, but it felt like we kept them at bay after that and really felt comfortable with that, but I'm sure it looked different from the touchline.
Yeah, it's never comfortable. I felt we had 1 or 2 poor decisions. We have to know away from home how to see out a game. We kind of lost the ball in bad areas at times, but I didn't feel like they were going to score. I didn't feel like they created any chances. Defended the box brilliantly again. The back 3, 4, when we changed to different aspects, I thought all the finishers provided energy, provided what we needed in that moment. Ben Purrington right at the last minute, he's ready, he's there to come on, and it's a big thing we've spoke about since January, team first, and that spirit and that togetherness, after a disappointing performance and result on Saturday, the character to come back and win it at a difficult stadium is incredible.
A few names missing from the 18 there as well, in Demi Mitchell, Jack Aitchison and Joel Caldwell from the weekend. Is there any update on those trio?
Demi's got a problem with his knee. He's seen a specialist. It's not serious, but it's bad enough for him to have to go and see a specialist. Joe Caldwell took ill overnight, and he was sick 7 or 8 times overnight, so we sent him back on a train this afternoon. He was in the travelling party, and who's the other one?
Jack Aitchison.
Jack Aitchison's went to see a specialist and has a problem with his hernia, so potentially we'll need surgery on that next week.
That's why it's important that it's a squad game, and everyone that you asked to perform tonight did that for you.
They did, yeah, and we have, there's people left at home. We obviously went with the 7 outfield subs again. We've got Sean, who came onto the bench on Saturday. So yeah, everyone has to be ready. I keep saying to players, top players who are not in the travelling group, that we will need you at some point this season. So keep working hard, stay ready. We'll be off tomorrow, back in on Thursday, and full preparation on to Stockport, and another big couple of home games that we want to continue where we feel we've been since we came back from La Manga. We have to continue this run that we're on and keep going right till the end of the season.
Not an easy place to get to, especially on a Tuesday night as well. So credit to those near 200 that made the trip, and I'm sure you sent them home happy.
Brilliant, yeah. And I thought your shorts are crazy, but the guy with the top off, I think that's even worse. When we come up north, it's cold, Scott, so you might need to get more clothes next time.
Got plenty of hair on those. What a way to end it, I suppose. Yeah. Thanks,
Brilliant.
Gary.
Thank you.